Hey y'all, just wanted to make another video today. I made a last video about Connor Murphy. Don't know if y'all saw it, but I recommend y'all to go watch it, like, and subscribe. This one is gonna be about the Emerald files, where it's like Mizkif, I think he released the files or some shit that had to do with like between the two of them. Um, but yeah, it's a video made by WestJet. I only saw like up to here, and I immediately wanted to make a video on it. So here we go.
Massive day for the unemployed.
Love
Mizkif
the
just dropped
intro.
the Emeru files, apparently rebuttaling a lot of the allegations in a 45-minute long video. Oh my. Bro went full demon time. He even brought receipts. A
Damn.
judge has recommended
No
that
way.
Mizkif's defamation
Text
claim against
messages and
Emeru
everything.
move forward. He uploaded a 45-minute video denying
Oh
her
my
allegations
God.
in full.
45
And it is
minutes.
time to go full demon time.
Jesus.
Go ahead and grab your popcorn and let's get into it.
No
I'm
popcorn
Matthew
needed.
Renato.
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
In October of 2025, on a live stream to her audience of millions, she accused me of sexual assault,
Oh no.
stalking, and abuse. I deny those accusations completely. To be clear about the setup, I am the one who went to court. I sued her for defamation, meaning for making
Yikes.
false accusations that damaged me. After her October 2025 live stream, the accusation spread everywhere, and to most people, the story was already settled. I was guilty.
Hey, not your boy though, but I did say
You know, I remember when Mizkif was kind of cool. But then after a while, especially after that part of where they're at the party, um, and like I think something happened where he beat someone up for some reason because of his car or something, and yeah, that kind of just went boom, you know, that kind of just like changed a lot, and I think it was a shooting, so yeah, that kind of just
this. I'm not gonna accuse him of any
fucked shit
crimes,
up
obviously, but he is
Damn.
definitely guilty of being a
He didn't
cornball.
shoot
That's
no
actually
one though.
fucked up, man. Moving
At
on.
least I don't
But
think
what
so.
changed is that in June 2026, a federal judge reviewed her request to throw my entire case out and recommended the opposite, that it moves forward. So here's the accusations that she made on stream. These are in her words as the judge
Scheisse.
quoted them. On October 2025, near the start of her live stream, by the magistrate judge on the account of the transcript, she said she was, and quote, finally going to be opening.
Isn't your friend like a PD file? You know what I mean? Like what is going on here? Like, is Mizkif's friends like all weird? Cause I don't think Nut is weird, right? Cause I know Nut, but I don't really be watching his streams. I just know he's around. But what's his name? Lakari or something. Anyways,
Up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment,
Scheisse.
sexual assault, and threats of
Scheisse.
blackmail.
The first thing most people heard
Herbie
about was not about
emotes.
the accusations itself.
Not
It was that I
flaming.
had gone on my
Nah,
own
that's
stream
not
and
negative,
admitted
just
to
saying.
all of it.
I just love the
This is
Kirby
false.
emotes.
Full demon time.
Not gonna lie, his earlier response video was terrible, and a lot of people dismissed his side of the story because of it.
Not so bad,
Pretty
but
much.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me,
She's
and I
being
punched
violent.
holes through the walls or slammed
Yo,
doors
aren't
with
you the
fresh-
violent one though?
Because of the plushie thing, a lot of people just dismissed him in a way.
Almost no one
Nice.
listened to my side. Before I went live, Emery went live first.
Yeah,
she told the
if
world that I
anything, she
sexually
killed the
assaulted her,
plushies first.
abused her,
And I
stalked
fear
her.
for
Before
them.
I had a single word
I
in my
fear for the
defense.
Kirby's.
I deny those accusations completely. The word that came next
Oh
rapist,
no.
came from everyone who heard her and
Oh
ran with it.
no.
The verdict was in before I even said a
R-word.
single word.
Hancock, all the way from the United Kingdom.
And when I did go live, I told my side and I have stuck with it word for word to today. She has not. She has done exactly
That's
one
crazy.
live stream. And across that single stream, her story does not hold together. So why does the false version that I admitted to everything still win?
I mean, he did admit to being a bad boyfriend, but a that's a little far.
And I was
I don't know what
aggressive at
Amaru
times.
saw
In regards
in
to
him,
being
but, you
controlling,
know,
I told her many things. I told her to
women
dress older, to
or
stop
men,
wearing pajamas,
I don't
that
know
I'm a
who to
horrible
blame.
boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself.
Yeah, he might be a bad boyfriend, but he still doesn't deserve that label.
So in Amaru's filing, her motion calls it
I don't know,
spontaneous.
people are weird.
The live stream was spontaneous, unedited,
That's why
and
I call it
unscripted, speaking openly
ape world,
and
man
vulnerably
ape world,
in the
you
moment.
know?
Basically,
The
she was
clown
saying that this was
world,
all
monkey
spontaneous,
world.
but before starting her live stream, she
I
said
don't
this
know if
was
that's
calculated, and the
that's
judge dismissed
TOA
that.
or
Junk should not be
whatnot,
heard
but
now to argue that her defamatory comments were some off-the-cuff, spontaneous, emotional response.
And the thing is, people still don't like this guy. The dislike bar speaks for itself.
Just speaks for itself.
pretty much.
Again, many things can be true at
Or,
once. That's the beauty of nuance. Mizkif is still a
What
weird,
is he
jealous
wearing?
boyfriend who
What
cares
the
about his
fuck?
girlfriend's Twitch viewership, and Emaru is a bit of a for saying that it was her emotional truth.
Sexual assault allegations. She called it sexual assault. Here's what she said happened and what I did.
I'm
She
not
told her
taking
audience
sides, but
and
I
later
will
the
say
court
this is
that what happened
very,
between us
very
on
good.
one night was sexual assault, a crime. He
There
started
was
kissing my
another
face
instance
and
of
I
this
let him do it.
happening with Nick.
And then suddenly he tried to climb on top
But
of
it
me
wasn't
and
Nick's
aggressively shoved his hands down
This
my
one is
pants.
Miz's
And I
fault,
screamed.
so
And when I
shit.
screamed, he jumped off of me like a cat.
Like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Again, boyfriend definitely misread the room.
What? I missed that. What exactly
Based on
happened?
and
Was
what I
this
choose.
important?
She called it sexual assault. Here's what she said happened and what I did. She told her audience and later the court that what happened between us on one night was sexual assault, a crime. He started kissing my face and I let him
Hey,
do
yo.
it. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hands down my pants.
Hey, yo.
And I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off of me like a cat.
Like a cat,
Hey,
like.
yo.
And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Again, boyfriend definitely misread the room, but it's a good thing that he stopped when she, found it uncomfortable.
I did what any man
Yeah,
should do in the
relationships
situation.
are cringe.
She made it clear that she
I don't know
didn't
what
want
to
it,
tell you.
and I stopped. I respected her not consenting. I did the right thing in that situation. I did not sexually assault her and deny it completely. So why does this false version?
I mean,
that
is it
admitted to
weird that I
everything
think
still
that
work?
Emaru
I would
was
also like to make it
crying
very
at that
clear
very
that up
moment,
until that
but then
moment,
again,
Emaru and
I guess she
have been
was
dating
assaulted,
for over 3 years.
but why did she
Whoa,
say,
bro whipped out
like,
the
you know,
receipts. Let's check this out.
We were constantly
it
breaking
is
up
what
with
it
each
is, but
other.
what the
Ooh,
fuck is
bro
what is
whipped
this?
out
What
the
is
wrist.
this?
I have been dating for over 3 years.
Whoa.
Do you want to come over? Okay, so who sent this? Are you okay with my alarm going off? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Bro whipped out the receipts. Let's check this
Damn.
out.
We were constantly breaking up with each other, and then we would repeatedly have sex and get back together. There is no evidence
yo.
of a police report or any other legal action over the incident she alleges happened around October 2024, despite her public statements in October 2025, where she said to her audience that she was seeking a restraining order.
You can't levy serious allegations against someone and not go to the police. This is like a superwoman moment.
Women.
I am already in the
Women.
process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California.
So apparently she never even filed that, which, to me doesn't make any sense, but what do I know?
20 months have now passed since the alleged incident without a single criminal complaint, restraining order, or investigation appearing in any
this is what
record
I
in
mean by
California or
relationships
Texas.
are just
The
so
total
weird. It's
absence
like,
of any official
whose
action
side
over
do
a
I
year and a
take
half
on?
stands
And
in
I
stark
don't want to be that guy where it's like, oh, it's Miz's fault. Oh, it's Emaru's fault. Because, like, I really don't know what exactly happened. So it's like, I can't really take a side. So that's just my instance in this, where I'm just not taking a side. But, it just this is what I mean by relationships are weird. Because, like, you got one side saying this, and then you got the other side saying this, and then when you look into the information and the little details and the little things that they say, like, well, didn't you say this and then that, and then you see I just don't even know at that point. You know, I'm like, fuck that shit. No wonder,
Contrast to
no wonder people don't get married. Like the fuck.
the severity of what she accused me of.
Love or hate Mizkif, objectively he is right, because if you levy such serious allegations, you almost have to go criminal, which is why the judge allowed this to continue.
And
Type
here,
shit.
Allegations, you almost have to go criminal, which is why the judge allowed this to continue.
and here is what does not fit an assault. We kept dating for months afterward.
That's
Her
fucked.
own messages, laid out in the next 2 sections, show
The first thing I see, hey, my uncle just died.
Damn.
What? I'm just getting ready. Do you want to sleep together?
So-
Hey, yo. Oh my
Well,
god,
what?
not again. His uncle Jim died. Again, I'm not a
Damn.
lawyer, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but just because they dated afterwards or were cordial with each other, that wouldn't dismiss assault allegations, right? And of course, logically, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean strictly legally, how would this play out in a court? Let me know.
I was the one who walked away, and she is the one who did not want to split up. Her lawyers swore in a footnote that we did not get back together after the assault.
Bruh, who the hell is her lawyer?
Sexual assault,
Yo, that's
the
funny.
crime
They
after the
literally
assault.
put
Bruh, who the hell is her lawyer?
Pokemon and
Sexual assault,
Ludwig. Oh my
the crime. But once I sued her, her
GG's,
lawyers
that
argued
was
that her
true.
own words were never
GG's.
factually a claim at all, only her protected emotional truth.
She said, and I quote, "Her story is admirable, and in telling it, she is stating her emotional truth, not some statement of decisive fact."
I don't
if your
even
teacher's
believe
being mean to
this.
you in school, say they molested you and then say it's your emotional truth, foolproof
Yeah, it's like I
Emotional
still
truth
almost feel
is
like
not a
I'm
recognized
on Amaru's
defense
side,
to
'cause, like,
defamation
it just makes sense
in
from
Texas.
her point
The
of view.
magistrate judge,
'Cause, like,
restating Shunk's own
I mean, he
motion
did
in her
assault
own
her,
words,
that's true,
described it
but
in
other than that,
exactly
it's like-
those terms. She also argues
So
that
I
her
can
statement,
kinda see that
considered in
part.
its entirety, was an opinion
This
or
case
her
is
protected
absolutely
emotional
closed.
truth.
Judge sides with Mizkif to continue lawsuit against Emaru, but not Asmongold. I feel like he sued Asmongold out of spite. He definitely has a better case against
I
Emaru.
heard
All
about
these
this.
people are mentally teenagers. Most people are. They leave high school and never mature beyond that. Yeah, but Twitch streamers are extra.
That's crass.
WestJet is going to be like Asmon was with Johnny and Amber over this.
Oh my god.
Why the hell would an airline care?
WestJet
Japanese
out
soldier
here.
who kept fighting 20 years
Aura.
later. I'm going to be
Motion
100%.
for
And as much as I
real.
dislike Mizkif, if the assault allegations are false, that's absolutely our reason to go to court over it. That destroys people's lives. If Emaru just stopped at the blackmail and him being an abusive boyfriend, this would have been completely different. But sexual assault is a criminal thing.
That's kind
She
of
told millions of
fucked.
people
I didn't
understood her.
catch the
She
joke
has
when he
never produced
said,
a police report. We
the guy
dated for
said
months
that
after that, the night that she
blackmail.
points to. And when I
Because
took her to
Ms.
court,
Kif
her own lawyers
blazing
argued those
kites
words
and
were
oh my
not
God.
a factual accusation,
Those arrows were insane.
but her feelings.
Facts don't
Bro
care
was
about your
sucking
feelings.
Kai
I saw
for
this on Reddit,
real.
and I
That
don't know if
was
this is
so
real, but
weird.
allegedly Mizkif is paying people and calling this a campaign to boost his video. I don't think he needs to be doing this because a lot of his points are genuinely valid, and there are inconsistencies in Emaru's story.
On December 25th,
Exactly.
Christmas, she said hi, and then Merry Christmas, babe. This does sound like a couple that is broken up, as we slept with each other every single night. Her filing said that we did not get back together
Yeah,
after the
it
October
kinda
2024
gets
breakup,
weird.
as she describes.
I
These
just
are
don't
her
know.
own messages from November, December, and January. All after that
But
date,
yeah.
the filing and the messages describe 2 different relationships.
Damn, that was low-key tough. Honestly, I don't care what the
Damn, that
facts
was
are who
low-key
abused
tough, and
whom.
then
I
they
think
do-
Mizkif
oh
is a
my God,
garbage
bro.
human
Yo,
being who
shut your
exploits
ass
other
up,
people for his own
WestJet. What
gain.
the
He has
fuck?
been a perpetual liar his entire streaming career, reframing and misframing everything to suit himself. I disagree. It doesn't matter what you think about Mizkif. Nobody should be accused of a crime under the guise of emotional truth. She got him
Type shit.
deplatformed without evidence. I hope he wins. Emaru isn't some innocent little girl, but Mizkif is a degenerate double-edged
True.
sword.
Our next point,
Both
she
of them
also
are
says
kinda
that she ended the
stupid, though, I'm not
relationship.
even
She
gonna
handed me
lie.
a note, and in it, she wrote that she wanted to marry
I
me.
wanted to say it,
That she
but
wanted
you
to
know,
build a
I'm
life
sort of glad he
and
said it
move
first,
into an
so yeah.
apartment right next to me.
And somehow extra Emily got involved? Oh, brother.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Basically, she knew about the breakup or something. Very unemployed stuff.
So now we're gonna move on to the stalking allegations.
Very
Whoa, a
unemployed.
chart? I believe everything he's gonna say now. And it's color-coded. Zooey mama.
The reason why I flew to Japan is that I knew if I stayed in Austin, that we were just gonna get back together and get in the same loop that we had been in for almost a year.
That's what they call a yo-yo relationship, and you guessed it, it's a sign of immaturity. Basically, long story short, he was in Japan a lot of the time, yada yada, and then they met at a party and she thought he was following her there, but like he knew a friend there and he wasn't really even talking to her.
The house was very small and I opened the door. I said, whoops, I want to make it very clear I was not following her. It just happened that I was with someone she knew the entire night.
I don't think this part is that serious, so moving on.
In California, a judge can grant a temporary restraining order the same day you apply, with a full hearing set just 21 to 25 days later.
You don't gotta convince us she's dumb, man.
She also told her audience that my lawsuit was a bluff, that I couldn't win. In nearly the same breath, she predicted that I would sue her and waved it off in advance as meaningless. She put, and I quote, "I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win, but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit."
Whoa, this part's getting exciting. She's with the ghoul Sakura talking about somebody, Miskiff, who sent her a ChatGPT apology.
I had someone send me like a massive like apology message, and I wasn't sure if I like wanted to respond, so like I showed a couple friends and they were like, "Emmy, this is literally ChatGPT," and I was like, "Oh." I guess I'm not responding then.
This is obviously about me because we were in a relationship the entire time that ChatGPT has existed. This was months before she even went public with an accusation. You do not consider how to respond to the person you say
sometimes, you know, I kind of like Ms. Kiff, but it's just like...
Yeah, I remember this. Bro wrote a whole novel to her.
The only thing that stopped her was that her friends decided that my words were too well written to be mine.
Lay it down, bro. Lay it down.
Think about
Let's
that.
go.
I would like to now talk about the abuse claim that
It's like
Emily
that
tried
one
to hint
court
at
game.
on her stream. I had a habit of tossing my phone onto my bed, and one time it bounced off the mattress and caught her in the eye, and it left a bruise.
Why they
felt
playing
terrible
the
about
Smash
it.
music in the
I
background
apologized
now?
immediately. I stopped throwing my phone that day, and we moved past it.
This ain't that.
That is the only
okay,
time I
mean,
ever hurt her, and it was not on purpose.
While this dude has anger issues he needs to sort out,
Pretty
I
much,
really
yeah.
doubt he was straight up
Pretty much.
hurt.
She did not call it abuse to anyone. She called it an accident both publicly and in private. Did someone knock you out, Emily? Emaru said, not intentionally. I got a black eye a week or two and it's finally almost gone. It's a long story.
And that's
but
actually
funny
written by
as
her.
LOL, I'll DM you
Not
later.
Anyway,
intentionally.
a lot of people are also speculating that Miskiff is deleting his comments because that's 300 comments is very low. With a split like to dislike ratio, you would expect there to be comments on both sides, but it looks a little sus. Here are the top comments. In his video, he then mentions how he basically had everybody turn on him, he didn't know what was going on, and he lost all of his collaborations, and then he sort of talks about him falling off.
Before the breakup, I was not an outcast as many of you think. I was the center of this community.
He was a multi-millionaire.
To show you how little of an outcast I was, these messages are between me and my friend at the time, Leslie. November 2024 text will show
Bro, what
that
is this? You ditched me? What do you mean I ditched you? Okay, wait, but this is someone else, right? And you want to see on Raise when you see again? Is this important?
unit under Valkyrays is available
OTK.
and come to LA whenever.
And whoa, shocker, a bunch of streamers are self-centered scumbags who will ditch you at moment's notice? Whoa, would have never believed that. And apparently Ludwig's
have a nice
dishwasher was
haircut,
spreading
though.
some rumors about him as well. Also not shocking.
All of America's.
So after
Oh
that
my
happened,
God.
a lot of the people he used to talk to started
bringing
ghosting him and
Hassan
not
in the
replying to him.
talk.
Basically, he
That's
got
insane.
excommunicated from the Twitch scene.
It is the court letting my case move forward, not a verdict, and I won't describe it as one. To much of the internet, I am an abuser, and I am a stalker. At
Scheisse.
multiple events, I have been called a rape. And at one event,
man.
minutes after I picked up a wristband, 3 security guards walked me out in front of everyone, and posts mocking me for it reached hundreds of thousands of people. I've been called a in my face
Scheisse.
in bars and restaurants for most of the
Damn.
last 8 months.
To end it off, he drops a bit of a bombshell.
Before I go, I filed this lawsuit on November 3rd, 2025.
Oof, 2 days,
By her
my
own side's
birthday.
account, she knew about it November 10th.
Shit.
And on November 11th, the very next day, she went back on stream and told everyone watching this, in her own words,
I got 2 new computers. My other computer is gone. I gave it back
Damn.
to Starforge and they wiped that shit.
Damn.
I'll see you in the next video.
Why would she say they wiped the computer?
Emaru is a massive liar and she needs to be stopped.
These kids must be stopped.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Peak video. I love it. I love WestJet. And also, again, I don't choose a side because I really don't know what's going on between the two of them. So, you know, that I just think it was an entertaining video for the unemployment. So yeah, until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuce.